What's up, Saiyans, Namekians, and everything else in between? If you haven't already clicked back on that cringy intro, it's time for some more Budokai 2 Dragon Ball Z. It's time for more capsule counting. Let's go. So, these next set of videos, ladies and gentlemen, we've already collected all the ones we originally did from our first run at story mode. And then, of course, we did some other modes. We did the training mode, we did Babbidy's spaceship, etc., right? Now we're up to, 100 plus capsules. We're doing pretty good, but where are all the other capsules? Well, through different unlocking means in story mode, the capsule shop itself, and of course the ultra rare or gold capsule guide, which once again, as I told you guys at the beginning, is very relevant, and it's down in the description box down below to explain away all that stuff. But what these next 3 or 4 videos are going to maintain or contain is just a speed run of all the different capsules where I personally got them to add to our particular total. As I said, a majority of them are just found by RNG in the skill shop, though they will eventually appear quite easily. It's not like you have to backspace, 1,000 times for one capsule. No, if you play through the game, since you have to play over 30 times for all the Shenron wishes, plus doing Babbidy's spaceship and all these other modes, generally speaking, the skill shop is going to be the least of your concerns. But that being said, let's just jump underway with our first capsule counting, or capsule capture, I suppose it would be a more appropriate name for this slew of videos. This one's only about 30 odd minutes long, but our total down here is going to skyrocket, so let's get underway with it. Alright, Dragon Ball fans, we're about to get underway, but right before we do, as I said, this is more of a compilation video. I go through a lot of capsules really quick, a lot of cuts. It took me a long-ass time to edit a lot of this. This stuff was made back in the winter into spring, and now it's into the autumn already when I'm actually editing it and getting around to it. So, suffice it to say that, yeah, some moments I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to talk, so sort of like an auctioneer. So I'm just going to try to bullet point it as fast as I can. Suffice it to say that most of these capsules are bought with specific things in mind. Anything that requires something specific, that like, why isn't this capsule appearing in the shop? Or how did you get this one? Anything specific that you only get for certain conditions will be in the corrections in the description box if it's not already on screen. I'll try to bring those up as we go through, but yeah, a lot of them are just buy your membership cards at the shop and just buy them as they show up in the shop. That's all you can really do. So without further ado though, let's get underway with our capsule capture counting right now. So let's hit that play button. There's that play button. There we go. So obviously we immediately start off with the shop. We have 25% after going through story mode, I think training mode, a few other things. Now immediately, alright, so these are, everything past Gamble are specific things that you can only get here at the shop. So obviously we have the World Tournament Adept version. So we have World Tournament Novice already unlocked. Let's grab World Tournament Adept so we can make more money. And then Spock, which is of course a way to make more money when you equip. And now you get these capsules. The sparking capsules only appear each time you beat Dragon World. So after you beat it once, you get it sparkling 1 exclamation point. If you beat Dragon World the second time, you'll get sparkling 2, etc., etc. That will be, of course, explained in the corrections down below, just in case, because it's kind of fast-paced. Now, the silver membership card, of course, always buy your membership cards right away because it allows stronger capsules to show up, like Super Saiyan 2s and stuff like that. But also sometimes, I've never encountered a gold capsule that I didn't already have outside of the ones below the Gamble capsule that are specific to the shop. I never encountered any of those in the shop, so I think you sort of have to find those in Dragon World solely. I'm not 100% on that one, but I'll just let you know my experience. I never found a gold capsule that was new in the shop. So now we have 100,000 Zeni, which is enough to buy Bulma's costume, the second one. So now we have 2 of Bulma's costumes. And now we buy just a couple more just odds and sods capsules. And here's where, alright, now we're back to Dragon World Stage 1. Now, if you beat, as you see right here, Nappa becomes unlocked. If you defeat Nappa in Stage 1 with Vegeta, which can only happen after your first run of Dragon World and you unlock Vegeta, you can obtain Nappa. So that's how you get Nappa, and subsequently all his skills will appear in Dragon World, the shop, etc. Also, we unlocked a gold capsule there, as you guys saw from the corner right below the Dragon Ball on Stage 1, Series number 3 with Goku. Now, this is where we decided to go ahead and buy not only the gold membership, but Red Ribbon Base for 50,000, which is the only stage you actually have to buy. Is the Red Ribbon Base. It's one of the only stages. The other ones are all unlocked naturally through Dragon World progression, except for one specific one which has conditions, and when that comes up, we will bring it up. So yeah, now we're just going through the shop once again, and we're just buying, normal tribe uniform, killing neck throw. We're just buying, some standard capsules here. And then Series 2, ironically, unlocked after Series 3 is already there. From Raccoon there, we're on Stage 2 here. This is where you find some stuff. I believe this is a special spot. No, just mixed blood power, just a standard capsule. Once again, definitely check out all your dig locations in the description box down below, all the maps on GameFAQs. Rage 3, a golden capsule, uncovered, awesome, there on Stage 3. Now, when Kid Trunks defeats Vegeta here on Stage 3, you unlock Adult or Future Trunks, alongside of course, his Rapid Fall Slash and I believe Buster Cannon. You unlock 2 skills. Unlike with Nappa, you unlock a couple of Trunks skills. So that's how you unlock, using Kid Trunks beating Vegeta, that's how you unlock that. Now, this is where we just unlock an Evil Training uniform. That's where we found that. And once again, if you beat like Frieza or somebody like that, or Cell, you unlock, like with Kid Trunks there, we unlock the Super Saiyan variation. You can do that pretty easily. Now here on Stage 4, on our second run through, we're unlocking a few quick skills here from the Cybermen, which can unlock gold skills, as you see. Not all the gold skills, specific ones, but we got Ginyu Strike, we got some Tribe uniforms, we got Series 3 there from that one. Yeah. And we brought Krillin around this time. Now, Piccolo defeated Dr. Zero. Didn't get anything there. Oh, there we go. We got Sturdy Vest. So once again, you unlock a lot of capsules just going through Dragon World, which you have to go through over 30 times. So don't spend all your Zenny right out of the gate. You know what I mean? Oh, and scene time. Ooh. Her type of force, I think I'm a little bit okay with. I don't know about you guys, but Android 18, I was always more of a Bulma and a Videl fan growing up as a kid, but I have a new appreciation for Android 18 as an adult. Absolutely. So let's go. So yeah, this is how, also by the way, this is how you unlock. The reason I'm showcasing this is obviously I screwed up the first time in story mode. Yes, you can't unlock Nappa without going through story mode once, unlocking Vegeta and doing that. You can unlock Trunks early on as Stage 1 by using Kid Trunks, which you get from the beginning of the game, and going and battling Vegeta on Stage 3. Now this particular mode, on this level, on Stage 4, you can do most of these right out of the gate. You beat Goku with, you beat Dr. Zero with anybody, and you unlocked, originally it was misconstrued that you had to beat Dr. Zero or Android 20 with Goku. You don't need to do that. But you do have to defeat him, and that's how you unlock Dr. Zero. Now, for Android 18, you defeat her with Krillin. And lo and behold, for Android 17, Piccolo, right? We're going with the story vibes, right?
Are you here too, Piccolo? You may not be quite up to the task, still help us kill some time.
Enough of your smart mouth. I'm gonna finish you right here.
Let's go, Piccolo.
You're just like the Saiyans, full of foolish pride, aren't you? Very well. Ordinarily, I wouldn't lower myself to take on the likes of you, but this time is special.
Don't think it's gonna be so easy.
Let's go. Alright, so now, yes. So, as I was saying, stage 4 is where you can unlock a lot of things. You can unlock... this is where you generally unlock the Great Saiyaman. You unlock Cell. You unlock Android 17, 16, 18, Dr. Gero. Like, there's quite a few characters here to unlock. And as I said, so the first time we went through this, obviously we only got Android 16, which is by defeating him with Goku. Now this time we were smart enough to bring along both Krillin and Piccolo. I think the first time we just screwed up with the Krillin stuff, but this time we're here with Piccolo and Krillin to unlock both 16, or sorry, with to unlock both 17 and 18. So we showcase the initial fights here, and the finishing fights, of course, too. So, and they have scenes each time, so we show it.
You've done pretty well, considering you're not an android. I rather enjoy it. But apparently, no matter how hard you try, there is a difference in our stamina. My energy will never drop.
Darn it. In that case, I'm just gonna have to beat you more quickly.
Yeah, that was a thing. That was, yeah, the Android thing. The Android saga was actually quite awesome. To be, yeah, I always enjoyed the Android saga. But yeah, so here we're just gonna showcase the battle again, and let's see how well we do. Yeah, we're kind of kicking ass here. Literally kicking. We learned how to block. That's a big thing. Yeah, see, by the time I did these ones, I actually fixed the controls, fixed the controller, learned how to do a few things. I think I brought that up in other videos. Versus our first try it story mode versus now, I'm a little more versed on it, and as you can tell, I've only taken a couple of hits and now absolutely destroying Android 17. Granted, we're not on like Z mode difficulty or anything like that, which we will get to. We're definitely going to play through Z2 as the final caveat, but... And there we go. We defeated Android 17 with Piccolo. You obtain Android 17. And now, same idea here with Android 18 versus Krillin.
Hey, wait up! You sure are an annoying one, aren't you? Right here. It has to be right here.
Okay. Alright, Krillin. Shoot your shot, as they say. Don't shoot it too far, but shoot your shot. Okay, Krillin. You go. You go, man. And here we go. So, yeah, Krillin, it's like Teen Gohan. Fighting with Krillin is actually kind of fun because he's quick, Kamehameha. You know, like, he's small and he's fast and he's quick. He's an interesting character to use, and if you fight against anybody like Raccoon, Cell, Nappa, anybody who's taller, you have quite an advantage because some of their hits just don't land. You know, it's like fighting with Goku or Gohan against the Cell Juniors or the Cybermen or that kind of idea. Now, obviously, Android 18 is actually giving us a little more trouble than Piccolo did with Android 17 here, but we're still winning the fight. It's just that she's actually showcasing a little more of kickback, as it were. So here we go. We're doing all right. We've got her down to the orange, or the red, or whatever you want to call it, down to the orange, and we're still in the yellow. We're fine, and a quick Kamehameha ends the deal after a combo, so boom. No problem there, and this is where we unlock Android 18, and you get a tiny little fun scene once you do this. Android 18, officially unlocked, we got another character. Then they go to the beach, and that's well. Wasn't that fun? And now as we continue on, of course, we defeated Android 16 and stuff like that, obviously, and who we've already unlocked. And now when you start defeating Cell Juniors, we get a few more capsules here. That was Power Strike for Android 18. And they each give you 2 capsules, which is nice, and Frieza Nightmare for Frieza. You know, so this is how you just progress through the game, you get your stuff. And as I said, with Cell and Frieza and stuff, so now we got Sync with Nail. You usually get the transformation abilities. You get Super Saiyan, Sync with Nail, Unlock Potential, that kind of idea. Now we're back to the shop. And we still don't have... At this point, we haven't obviously beat Dragon World 2 for a second time yet. So we decided to buy Trunks' sword, which I don't know why we were in the shop. We had very little Zenny to begin with. Now we go back with 33,000, and of course 200,000 for Bulma's capsule is well out of our price range. Bulma's costume. But now we just start buying up some stuff. Double Buster, you know. And we go back in with our 23,000. We get Super Saiyan 2 for Teen Gohan. We grab the vaccine. We grab Sirius, I believe. Sirius 1. So now I believe we have all the Sirius capsules as a result. There's 3 of those. 1 of the 3 Rage capsules. Grab Death Beam, Raccoon Keck. Let's see, what else do we grab? We grab... Oh, we're gonna go for Sturdy Fiberjack instead of Viral Heart Disease. Am I insane? I think so. That combination is dangerous, deadly, just amazing. But yeah, so now we're back, as I said, in just going for the capsules. And so Hell Zone Grenade, Father Son Kamehameha, and Meteor Break for Vegeta, Holiness Break, which I believe is Supreme Kai. And as I said, we haven't unlocked any other capsules. We already bought our membership cards, bought the Red Ribbon Army base, Sparking, you know. Let's see, what do we go for here? We're gonna go for Blast Attack with Trunks, okay. And now we're back to stage 1 once again. We've obviously back through Dragon World another time. Trying to do this in order and stuff. This is where we unlock Nana Machine. And we go up here as a different time, stage 1. And we grab Bulma's Wish. Gold capsule location right there, obviously. Or just lucky. Potential. Oh no, this is stage 5. This isn't stage 1. This is stage 5, obviously. My mistake. This is stage 5, not stage 1. I was like, and then we did this and this. No. That makes more sense why the gold capsule was up there. Okay. Good to know. And now this is where we fight against Majin Cell on stage 5, who has a purple bar. So he's got 5 health bars against our Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Now only Super Saiyan 1. We use Super Dragon Fist. And we pause for some reason. Why are we paused? Never mind. And 32 hit combo. Let's go. It doesn't do as much damage as you would think, but either way, he's only got us down to Kaioken green, and we've got him down to green almost relative to us. So we've done 2 health bars, 2.5 health bars for the price of half of one. We're doing really well. And here we are finally going to get him down to the yellow. He gets us down to the yellow. Now we're more even, but obviously we are dominating the fight by dominating for 4 health bars down to our single. Our single health bar worth 4. And I don't see the Viral Heart Disease doing its magic with the vaccine combo. So yeah, we are just winning just normally. And this was unnecessary to finish the fight, but continuous Kamehameha! And boom, the finish is going to KO. Yeah, 100%. Excellent. Excellent. So, now what did we gain from doing this? Well, if you defeat one of the Majins on stage 5, while not losing to the meter, you get Babadi's Mind Control. Which is, I believe, one of the... There's 2 ways to get it. I think this is the more accepted method. And now we're on to stage 6. You defeat Gohan defeated Majin Vegeta, got Super Saiyan 2. Defeat Frieza here, got Precise Cannon. Once again, most of these are not unlocked potentials. The Babadi's mind control is specific though. You need to defeat a controlled Majin character to get it. Generally on stage 5, I believe you can do it here on stage 6, but it's much more rare. But just for the notes, just follow stage 5, Babadi's mind control, defeat Frieza, Majin Vegeta, or Majin Cell on that level, and then defeat the level, you'll get Babadi's mind control. So as you can see, we're just unlocking capsules left, right, and center on Dragon World here. Now, when you defeat Majin Buu as Goku on this level, this is how you generally unlock Super Saiyan 3. I believe there is more than one possibility to unlock Super Saiyan 3 in different ways, but that is the required method that I know of to defeat Majin Buu in that regard. Okay? So when you enter the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, there's multiple gold capsules on this stage. This is one of them, Mysterious Vests and stuff. And once again, check out the Ultra Rare Capsule Guide for all the information on that stuff. Now, this is where, if you do not lose, if you just straight up use Ultimate Mystic Gohan against Super Buu, against Buu Tanks, as he's affectionately called, on this level, then this is how you unlock the final stage. This is how you unlock the city stage that you actually fight in. By defeating him and never losing one match, and you defeat him straight up before you unlock Vegito or any of that stuff. If you just straight up defeat him, which is why we're showcasing the fight, because it gets harder as you go. Obviously, we have a blue bar, so we have 4 health bars, but he's still got a purple bar. Every time you defeat him or fight him, he increases in strength and stamina. So, and of course he's got Victory Cannon, and he's got his rolling Voldo level attacks and stuff like that. So he's quite annoying to fight. I believe right now we're on, when we did this was either very hard or normal mode. It's looking like it might be very hard. This might be my very hard playthrough. Obviously, I played through very hard. What you need to do, you have to play through very hard, Z mode and Z2 to unlock all the capsules. Yeah, this might be very hard. Hard to tell. Anyways, hard to tell. But yeah, this is how you do it. Just make sure you never lose. Senzu beans do count, so if you have a senzu bean or a third of a senzu bean, that works too. But as you can see, we just showcased the last fight against Buu Tanks here. We defeated him, which ends the stage early, as it were, before you unlock fusion and all that. So you get your initial, you unlock your initial capsule and stuff. And then, of course, Super Buu or Buu Tanks turns into Kid Buu here on stage 8. Before we hit to stage 9, he turns into Kid Buu. And then he starts cackling. Supreme Kai's like, oh no! And then, right before you leave the level, boom, City Street. That's how you unlock the final level. There's 2, as I said, play through Dragon World normally, you'll unlock most of the stages. The only 2 that require actual unlocking are City Street and Red Ribbon Base. So, now we're on stage 9. Going through it. This might be my very hard playthrough. It could be. And as you see, we're just digging for different capsules, finding different things at different points. Obviously, the points that you're seeing, like obviously that this location is a spot where you get gold capsules. So look at that. But once again, just pay attention to the Ultra Rare Capsule Guide in the description down below. It'll explain where different capsules are. Certain gold capsules will only appear in certain dig spots, but their description should tell you which ones are which, right? So, like improved nanomachines is a defensive power-up. It only appears in certain locations. It doesn't appear in every gold capsule dig location, only the defensive power-up dig locations. So, which once again is all explained in the Ultra Rare Capsule Guide. So just pay attention to that, guys, like I did. And that's why I give credit where credit is due. Follow that guide and the awesome guy or gal who made it, you know. It was very helpful for me. You know, otherwise you're searching in the wrong spot time and time and time again. And here we go again. Boom, we found automatic restoration this time. Okay, cool. And now it's our Shenron wish time. What are we gonna grab? A breakthrough capsule for Goten, Krillin, or Piccolo? We're grabbing Piccolo this time. Alright, our first breakthrough capsule, I believe, and it is Piccolo. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, and now we're back to the skill shop. What do you got for me, Bulma? 152,000 Zenny. I wonder how we accumulated that. And now there's our sparking. Number 2. For, once again, you get these every single time you defeat a Dragon World playthrough. You will unlock another one. And then you can go buy it. Right? So, obviously, this is our second time defeating Dragon World. And boom, our capsule shows up. It's great, right? And once again, this is how you accumulate more money. And there's the block membership card, which once again, they just come naturally when you hit a certain percentage of capsules. I believe like 40-odd, 45%. Once you get enough capsules, you just unlock them. And then the block membership card is the final one. Now, all the possible skills that will show up in the shop will show up in the shop. Everything else needs to be acquired in its conditional way. So we're back to Dragon World. That's stage 1 there. Now Tien versus, now this is something that you could have done by Dragon World stage 1. You fight Nappa as Tien, and this is how you unlock Yamcha. Tien is unlocked at the beginning of the game. If you defeat Nappa with Tien in Dragon World, you unlock Yamcha right away. I screwed up during my first... Once again, I was just playing normally, recording, and I wasn't going for efficiency or optimization. But yeah, if you want to optimize your playthrough, once again, Kid Trunks on stage 3 to unlock Adult Trunks with Vegeta. Tien here against Nappa. Krillin and Piccolo on stage, on stage 4 for the androids, along with Goku defeating both Cell and Android 16, right? So you can definitely optimize your playthrough to unlock the characters as fast as possible, but after a few playthroughs of Dragon World, you'll be fine. So yeah, you defeat, and you'll unlock a couple skills, Tiger Jackhammer, and I believe either Kamehameha or Wolf Fang Fist. Kamehameha for Yamcha once you defeat Nappa. So that's cool. And now, of course, in the shop, and on Dragon World, as standard, all his moveset will appear. So boom, we grab Key Flash here on stage 1, and that's it for that. Now on stage 2, we defeat Frieza with Adult Trunks, and we get Meteor Break. Ain't that nice? Ain't that pleasant? That's pretty cool. Now we're back to the skill shop with 49% at this point. At this point, we have 49% of the capsules. That number might not be accurate for this number, hard to say. But we acquired 200,000 Zenny, so we bought Bulma's Costume 3. Crazy that, not gonna lie. Bulma's Costume 4 is 500,000 Zenny. Once again, going with your sparkings, go with a vaccine, change the timer on the World Martial Arts Tournament, do as best as you can, and just keep replaying it. That's the best way to make money. Use as many sparkings on your character as you have at the time, and just go to town with viral heart disease vaccine with a timer. That's the way I do it. That's the way I win the tournaments. So to get as much Zenny out of them as possible. And as you can see, we're just running through buying Burning Slash, Super Dragon Fist, yada yada yada. This is just keep track. Making an Excel document for yourself is usually best, because I'll be showcasing at the very end of this series. I'll showcase you guys the entire list of capsules. If you want to make your own Excel document, it's what I did. I made my own Excel document showcasing all of them, and I just kept track. What am I missing? And then, going out of the 425, I just went with that. So I would recommend doing that as well. An Excel document will certainly help you out. Or just keeping track of, you know, the order. Because, as I said, no guide had anything that I was looking for. And then there's Angel's Halo, which we just bought, which is a gold skill. So maybe I was full of crap. That's a gold skill I did buy for 10,000 zenny. Alright, fair enough. Wolf Fang Fist. See, once you unlock the character, their moveset's unlocked in the shop.
Come again, okay? Come on in. What did you come to buy today? Do you need anything else?
Rage 2. And now we're down to 2,000 zenny. It's crazy. We went from 250,000 zenny. And here we go. We defeated Captain Ginyu and got Milky Cannon. Along with... Oh, we already had Evil Sturdy Uniform, clearly. And now this is also an ultra rare capsule right up here every time. And it is Kibito's Wish. So perfect, that one. Alright, cool, cool, cool. And now we defeat one of the Cyber Rangers, Yellow, who gives us Buster Swing. Alright. Along with, what else? Yeah, we just bought Rage 2. We just bought Rage 2. Once again, I would recommend not doing it exactly my way, which was going to the skill shop every time I was bored with playing Dragon World. Go play through Dragon World and save up all your pennies for Bulma's costumes, in all honesty. See, I would go through, as you guys saw, and I would spend 100,000 zenny on just buying up all the capsules. Bad idea. Just go through Dragon World. You have to go through Dragon World at least like 35 times, I think, is the minimum. 35, 36 times. I had to go through a couple extra times because I wasn't optimized. So, just play through it normally, for the love of God. And don't spend all your money doing this, because then you're going to get really sick and tired of trying to save up for these bonus costumes. Trust me.
Come on in. Take your time. This is a thing. I'll place this in your skill list right away.
Yeah.
This is a thing. I'll place this in your skill list right away. This is a thing. I'll place this in your skill list right away.
Yeah, this entire waste of zenny right now is actually hurting me. Looking back and knowing that I did not play this correctly, I urge you guys, once again, just play through Dragon World. Don't spend your money except for the things that can only be bought in the shop. The Red Ribbon Base, the Sparkings to make more money, your membership cards, and your Bulma's costumes. Save all your damn zenny. Because you will get a good... I'm not going to promise you're going to get all the capsules in this method, but you'll get all the ones that I'm buying right now, I'm sure, by the time... Because, once again, by the time I was my 10th or 11th playthrough through Dragon World, I had 90% of the capsules. Why? Because I spent all my money here on the skill shop. Do not do this. For efficiency purposes and my own sanity, please don't tell me you follow me exactly in this gaming guide. Trust me. Because I wouldn't follow me in this gaming guide at this point. I'd be like, no, I learned my lesson. This was the wrong way to do things. I was just impatient, and I understand. You get impatient. And I'm not saying you can't buy. If you go to the skill shop and you see Father, Son, Kamehameha, or you see something that you really want, Super Saiyan 2 for Vegeta and stuff, and you're using Vegeta all the time, go ahead, buy it. You know, but don't do what I'm doing and just constantly like, alright, I racked up 100,000 zenny, I'm just going to keep buying capsules, you know, constant. Which is what I did. See, now I'm up to 60%. Great. I also spend a bunch of money, and I gotta play through the game another 29 times, so. Which, once again, does get boring. You can't speed blitz it, as I was playing on ×2 speed, or ×2.5 speed for 12 of the playthroughs, and it still took me like half an hour, 45 minutes a playthrough. At efficiency, yeah, it was crazy. Back to Dragon World, it seems. We unlock a few things there. Future Trunks defeats a Cell Jr. and we get... What do we get? Exciting Year by Raditz. See, this is what I'm talking about. You don't need to play with the characters necessarily. You'll still get... certain things, you know what I mean? You'll still unlock them. Now this is where we fight, and this is required. Using Adult Gohan on this mission and defeating Perfect Cell, you unlock, or actually technically since there's not semi-imperfect or semi-perfect and imperfect and stuff doesn't exist in this game. But yeah, defeating Cell as Adult Gohan unlocks the Great Saiyaman. And you need the Great Saiyaman to unlock Hercule and Videl. So, which I remember back in the day, people said Videl wasn't in the game because no one realized the stakes that you had to do, because unlocking Videl might be one of the hardest things technically to do in this game. I would argue it's probably one of the hardest. But yeah, so here you go. You fight Cell as Adult Gohan. You defeat him. You would think that this is how you unlock Teen Gohan, which yes, you do. You defeat Cell as on stage 9 is when I did it. But you defeat Cell as Adult Gohan. You unlock Teen Gohan. Then you would defeat Cell again as Adult Gohan. You get the Great Saiyaman, which is right here. Boom, baby. Alongside of a couple capsules. You get Justice Dynamite. And oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. So, yeah. So that's it. For capsule count, I believe. Yeah, alright, so that's the end of that part of the video. Alright, so after an unsure finish, wasn't sure if the video was going to continue or not. Yeah, so that's where we're ending it off. We collected a crap ton of capsules. I like to think I'll have to add up all the numbers later, obviously in post. But down here, I would say we probably added a nice sweet number to our capsule counting so far. But yeah, so definitely, I think I covered all the bases, but I will make sure to leave some of the corrections. They're not really corrections, they're just reminders at this point, so I'll add reminders in the description box down below, how to unlock, you know, Nappa, Yamcha, etc., etc., and any other conditions for unlocking the City Street level, the sparkings, you know, in the shop and stuff like that. And once again, if I could just preface it before ending off this video, ladies and gentlemen, do not do what I did and spend all your hard-earned zenny on capsules that you're going to collect in Dragon World naturally anyways, you know, because by my 11th or 12th playthrough, I was at the 88th, 89th percentile, and I had to run through them. You have to defeat enemies. You're constantly digging for gold capsules. You're constantly going through the game defeating enemies, and you're collecting capsules that you already have. You know, it's definitely, since you have to go through the game at least 30 plus times, just play Dragon World. Do not buy things in the skill shop until you're done with Shenron's wishes. Trust me, it would have saved me a lot of time. It really would. It would have saved me a lot of time going through some stuff. So anyways, that's my only critique on my own gameplay. That's my only recommendation to you guys, what to do different from what I did. But yeah, that's it for me for this particular video. Let me know what you thought. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have these videos been helping you? And what can I do to improve in the future on if I decide to do a gaming guide for another video game? You know, what did you like? What did you not like? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you back here next time. Sayonara.